What's up guys, welcome back from the YgoPro Duel video. New Master Rule 2020 Master Rule 5, I guess you know what I mean. A couple of suggestions from the previous video, as you probably already have seen, is heroes, Tzolkin heroes that is. It has been a long time. I looked up one of my previous videos like from years ago featuring like Tzolkin heroes, and you know, like there's Red Resonator in the main deck, but there are so many options for the level 2 tuner. You could go the normal route, you could go for Plague Spreader as well, but sadly there's only one Armageddonite. But again, there are so many options, and as you see here in the side deck, there is still the option to go for, you know, Liquid Man because of the water, water attribute, and totally awesome Bahamut Shark, which is still possible, or which is again possible thanks to our new Master Rule, since I believe everyone already has seen it. It was confirmed by Jerome as well on the official TCG Konami YouTube page, I guess I have to call it, is that we are getting it as well in the TCG on April 1st. So that's quite soon, it's very soon, it's much sooner than I expected. Again, I mean, this feels so nostalgic, and I mean, the second, I believe it's one of the Clear Wing monsters. That's not really too common. The second Dragon type being special summoned off of the Draco monster, which, you know, basically copies Tzolkin from the graveyard by banishing it. The second monster most of the time is just Void Ogre, but as you saw, I mean, I'm running a lot of monsters for the hero deck. Well, it's pretty much like a standard hero deck for today's format. 2019-2020, well, it's the Isolde version, right? So the equipped version, not the full, well, the fully focused Destiny Hero build, which again, it's both builds are very similar, bar, of course, a couple of equips in the main deck and the potential level 2 tuner. I opt to go for the TG Striker as my level 2 tuner, but I even, well, as you saw, or at least as you're seeing here in the video, I mean, I'm testing out multiple deck counts, I mean, multiple deck possibilities. And I eventually ended up with indeed ending, I believe, 5 equips in the main deck, just opening out the potential level 4 special summon. That's what I wanted to say, which is quite crucial. Gladiator Beast. Gladiator Beast is also one of those decks that definitely got the boost off of our new Master Rule 5, I guess I can call it, again, because I believe they got like a new support, was it last year? Or like a year into Master Rule 4, something like that, and it kind of overshadowed, or Gladiator Beasts were kind of overshadowed by this new, or at least by Master Rule 4, since again they were kind of nuked by the Master Rule 4 mechanic and links. But thanks to this Master Rule 5, you can just freely special summon your fusions, etc. to your side of the field without you needing the extra monster zones, or, well, a link monster opening up the extra monster zones. And I'm looking at the new Test Panther, of course, a very solid card. You still want to have it since it's so good, but you know, the fact that you can go for your Tamer, Gladiator Beast Tamer, without you know, like worrying about those extra monster zones is quite nifty. So again, heroes, this kind of hero field feels quite normal, I guess, just a normal regular hero build as we have seen from past months, you know, like the deck that quite most of YC as bubbles, right, bubbles out, like right, missing out on the top cut. But there are some small changes, some small extra additions to heroes, just make it like Tzolkin heroes with the Red Resonators as well, and TG Striker isn't that bad. I mean, going second, and if your opponent controls a monster, it can special summon itself as well, so that's not too bad. The Destiny Fusion, I believe, is just a staple, right? It's an Ash Blossom bait, and if your opponent does not have the Ash Blossom or whatever to stop it, it's just a free beat stick, and you're just going for the cross guy, Crusader shenanigans, right? The good old Destiny hero engine. But again, yeah, as we have talked about before in previous videos, going for the Isolde version, you know, like the Isolde way, you can't combine both Isolde and Crusader because of their restrictions. Same counts for your Vision Hero, what is it called, level 5, you know which one I mean. I mean, it's both because of their restrictions, right? I mean, as soon as you're using their effects, you're locked into heroes or whatever. So that's a small bummer, but again, I wanted to try out the Tzolkin version. There's definitely room for improvement. So again, like always, feel free to leave suggestions. But again, it's just showcasing or trying out, testing out the waters, I guess, in the new format. And yeah, again, as I mentioned before, the fact that a Bahamut Shark into Totally Awesome is again possible without relying too much on links is so crucial. And it might be confirmed that we are getting Liquid Man, since I'm not really sure if we are getting it in the TCG, probably. But again, I don't really know when, because I think it's like a Duelist pack promo or Duelist pack card. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. But if you want, you can definitely add Liquid Man to the, to the party as well. And it's like not go for Tzolkin heroes or go for the regular hero build with Bahamut Shark. That's definitely an option. Bubble Man might be an option as well. And Instant Fusion. Instant Fusion for rare fish. The level 4 water, I believe that's the name. But it's so cool, like trying out these new decks, or well, older decks, but they were quite, like you weren't able to use them due to Master Rule 4. So it's very cool that you're able to try these ones out again. So dropping Crystal Wing as well, and again, yeah, malicious. This is just a nifty, cute extra. The Draco quest, I believe the name is. It's not mandatory, but again, it's just fun times. Having the Ferris as well as a potential dark target for Darklaw finally hitting the field. But yeah, then again, it's 50 cards, I guess, and mass change. Well, it's searchable, but you know what I mean. So yeah, anyway. This should be game right. Yeah, I think I have like 2 monster effect negations with the Clear Wing alike card with Crystal Wing as well, Darklaw banishing stuff, and that's of course more than enough, like just to gain control over the duel. So Tzolkin Heroes now kind of feels more of like a casual oriented build, but it's very fun, just trying out Tzolkin again after all those years. So again, yeah, Liquid Man, Bahamut Shark, all the spice is definitely an option. So again, if you have like a deck you want to see, you want to be featured, or like a deck that wants to be featured here in this series, again, feel free to leave it down below. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.